Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, thank you for checking out this video, and I'm back here on the PTR finally, and we are going to be testing some delves today, and with it we're also going to be testing some new Sentinel Marksman Hunter gameplay, which will include playing around with the tier set for Season 2, and then just one of my builds that I'm trying for AoE, which will be found down in the description of the video. And just to get it out of the way now, there are 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and me being sick. So I am literally sick for the 3rd different time in the last like 5 weeks. So I apologize if my voice is pretty rough, but I hope that does not take away from this video. I do have some weak auras that I'm using. Those are found over in my Discord, and I will actually update those once 11.1 drops, along with the new raid, the Undermined, in Season 2. And then let's go ahead and look at this build really quick. So Sentinel in the middle pretty much didn't change. Lunar Storm did though, so now it's every 30 seconds when you use your rapid fire instead of every 15 seconds, but the circle is a little bit bigger. Although I do think they've nerfed the circle size because it was significantly bigger even last night when I was trying some delves. And then over on the right side of the tree, that's where you're going to see most of your changes, and this is the build that I'm using for AoE. So the TLDR is your precise shots are much more important. You want to be weaving those in, but then you also need to keep in mind your stacks of Streamline. And Streamline is what you used to get whenever you would finish the cast, or should say when you would cast your rapid fire. It gives it to you instantly, and now you can get like rapid fire gives you precise shots. So whenever you use your rapid fire, you're going to get a precise shot proc, and you're also going to get your Streamline, for example. And Streamline stacks up to 2 times, and it makes your aim shot just cast faster. Now I will have some Dark Ranger content as well, but for now I'm just going to be trying Sentinel here in this delve, and we're going to see how it's going to go. Because I'm sure there's going to be a single target cleave build like Dark Ranger runs right now in Season 1 if you are playing it. And one of the new abilities is going to be the Spotter's Mark that goes out intermittently whenever you hit an enemy you hit an enemy with a precise shot. It has a 30% chance to give Spotter's Mark on the target, and it causes the damage of your next aim shot to be increased by 20% on that target. Now there's one ability down here called Onaran Winds. Whenever your eagle comes down, it has a 25% chance to apply Spotter's Mark to up to 3 additional enemies, so 4 in total. That's probably going to be picked, but I did not want to sacrifice Unerring Vision. And also in Trueshot, just before we get in any farther, Trueshot is not as big of a CD now. It's still strong, don't get me wrong. Whoops. Here we go. But it's just not as big as it was. But during it, you can extend it by up to 5 seconds thanks to some of your talent points. And you could basically want to use your precise shot procs during it. So you'll start to see a rhythm of mine here as we do this delve. So that's enough talking for me. If you guys are unfamiliar with testing delves in the PTR, you cannot overgear it. So currently I believe the item level is 649. So I am using the tier set, but I'm also using some lower items that I had on my character whenever I copied it over, including that circlet isn't up to snuff like it should be, but I mean it was going to be dropped anyway. The trinkets I'm using are Reverb Radio and Azarok's Resonating Heart. There's some stuff I picked up on the Orgrimmar vendor, and let's go ahead and get started. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope this doesn't spoil too much. I've done a couple of the ones, but I've only done stuff in Earthcrawler Mine. So let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we can do here to start out. Okay, not an ideal first pull, but seemed to work out okay. This one's really annoying because you're going to spawn a bunch of Nerubians all the time. So what I'm finding is you should probably be pre-casting your aim shot when you first start out, just like normal. So you're going to pre-cast your aim shot, and then Aim shot will give you a precise shot. So what you can do is then follow up with arcane shot, then use your rapid fire, then you have 2 of your stacks of Streamline, and then boom, you go right back to that aim shot, and it's going to cast 40% faster. And if you're in single target and you have this ability down here called Improved Streamline, it's going to be even stronger. So you're going to be getting a ton of these out, and this is with 10% haste, by the way. So, all right, and then there's these random underpin like bodyguards. They're called Nemesis in the dungeons, and it makes a strong box better at the end. Whoops, Brand got a little too into it. So there, see, I have my 2 stacks. I'm going to use my aim shot, which is much faster. Then we keep on rolling. And then kind of looking at damage as we go. Like Lunar Storm is still giving us a ton of damage here. So I got my 2 stacks, so I can't cleave those, so I want to make sure and sacrifice that precise shots to cleave. Alright, and then this one, we are getting 7 precious ore, so let's go ahead and continue to get my precious. Yeah, see, those little dudes are really annoying. They're going to spawn a Nerubian, probably. Yep. But I'm going aim shot, then I'm going arcane shot, and then I'm going rapid fire, and then I can send my aim shot. And as you just saw a huge explosive shot. Now, it had a bunch of overkill, so it didn't capture that. But our tier set bonus for our 4 set is amazingly strong. When you consume a lock and load, it will automatically shoot an explosive shot, whether you have it as an ability or not, or whether it's on cooldown or not, at 300% effectiveness, and it blows up immediately. The thing hits like a truck, legitimately hitting them for like 9 million damage on a single target pull. So it's definitely making explosive shot much more important in your single target rotation, even if it is one that's free that you can just send whenever you get your lock and loads. So okay, anyway. So aim shot first. I'm going to do explosive shot. I'm going to take some damage there. Whoops. Use my Trueshot, and let's see what we can do here. Now, I'm not really cleaving because I didn't do a big pull, but still doing all right. And so my main goal, and I'm going to waste some of my Trueshot here, but my main goal is to have as many of my aim shots have 2 stacks of Streamline. That's important because it gets it out there that much faster. It is such a difference when you have stacks versus when you don't, because it's a base 3-second cast time now. In fact, it's 2.5 seconds right now with my my haste currently. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Go ahead and use that. And then I'm going to send it. My arcane shot, and it's dead. So nothing too crazy just yet. And oh, also, we do have Lust in our kit now called Harrier's Cry. So I am actually using Gemhide. Gemhide's coming out of retirement from back in Legion, if you guys watched my content then. Oh, and also on the PTR, your brand gets reset. So just so you know, I don't have a level 60 brand like I do in game. This stuff doesn't tickle, that's for sure. You want to interrupt those web bolts because they hurt. Cool. And when we do some bigger pulls, I'll look at the damage meter as we go as well. These, I've left some feedback that these web spreaders are very annoying, but that is kind of the point of them. But I've been really wanting to check my single target damage in my AoE build, and it seems to be going pretty well. So then I'm going to rapid fire, and use my precise shot, and now I already have 2 stacks of my Streamline. I'm going to send it again, send my precise shot, and the enemy's dead. So like Lunar Storm did a ton of damage there just because it was standing where it was, and explosive shot. So those are literally 2 abilities that are just passive. That's so good. I'm still not perfect at this rotation. I will screw up a bunch, but I've enjoyed it so far. So aim shot, then just use your explosive shot, use your rapid fire. I actually should have used arcane shot and then use rapid fire. But live and learn. Again, I'm still learning right along with you guys. It is whenever there's a rework like this, you know, it is a little bit harder to try to figure out exactly what you need to do and in the best order. And you know, things have been changing every couple of days. In fact, we just saw a buff to aim shot, so I think our aim shots are going to be doing more damage, which is never a bad thing. And they've been messing around with Lunar Storm as well, because it's definitely a smaller peripheral on the ground than it was before. And now we have some more of these underpin guys. So this is a 3-target cleave fight. Let me see what we can. Although they don't have a ton of health, so let's try this. Oh, they are dead already. Never mind. Those guys died super fast. Unfortunately, that's not going to show me. Oh, okay, here we go. So rapid fire, and I hardly had any damage from my explosive shot. That one, they just had so little health, so I think that's kind of a tuning issue. Those probably need to have more health in a 9. I think they have the same amount of health in the previous iterations, because I've done. You have to start at a 2 and work your way up. So I've done I've done a 2 through an 8 so far without too much issue, and this 9 is going pretty well. So we got some little guys here, so let's go get our trick shots one way or another. Then rapid fire. Then I'll use my, well, I would have used my aim shot. So I'm trying to find just little like burst, I don't know, burst sequences, if you will. So like going in, and it used to be, you know, you do explosive shot, volley, rapid fire, aim shot, aim shot. Where now, if you're running in there, you can do explosive shot, then you can use your multi-shot or your volley or whatever you want to use to get your trick shots, then use rapid fire, then use multi-shot, and then, because it gives you precise shots, which means you'll have 2 stacks of Streamline, then you send your aim shot. And I'm starting to see that synergy little by little as I go through this. I realize I didn't pick the precise or down up there. Whoops. But let's go ahead and work on this guy real fast. Okay, got our 2 stacks, got Trueshot up, and here we go. I only had 1 there, but it's alright, because now I'm going to have 2, thanks to rapid fire. I'm going to send that. It's going to use an explosive shot, which it actually... Oh, wait, no, that was an actual kill shot. So, and also, I did forget to mention, this is... I'm playing Sentinel, so this is just kill shot. It's just a macro, that's why it shows as a black arrow, so... actually, a viewer checked out one of my videos, literally a couple of days ago, maybe even today, time gets away, and said that there was a way that I can do it to where it'll flip it, whatever the ability actually is. So I'll have to look into that, and I'll try to have that updated over on my Discord on that weak aura / macro sheet that I let you guys freely download. It's just a text file. Updated here in the coming weeks in preparation for 11.1. So far so good. This is a pretty standard one, all things considered. There's not a ton of casters, which is a good thing, because you guys know, if you checked out any of the delves before, casters tend to hurt real bad. So let's go ahead and try this. It's going to be single target. So I'm going to do aim shot, I'm going to go explosive shot, I'm going to use my volley, and then I'm going to go arcane shot, and then aim shot, rapid fire, and then use my precise shot, which gives me 2 points of Streamline, and then we just keep on going. Now, unfortunately, I'm not having focus issues. Like, that was a really bad pull, but I'm not having focus issues, but I am having downtime issues, if that makes sense. I need to work on that still. But right now, I don't know if some of these are undertuned, or I guess they're not really undertuned, because I am their item level. Because if you guys followed my stuff in particularly delves early on in the season, I was pushing them with well below what I needed item level wise. So maybe that's me needing to temper my my expectations. So let's go ahead and try to do an AoE pull here. rapid fire, then use multi-shot, then use aim shot. Fortunately, they're pretty much dead. I'm really excited for the state of delves as well, because you guys know me. I love delves. I know I'm that weird dude that loves delves. Like, I know they're not for everybody, but I thoroughly enjoy them. They were like Torghast for me. I know Torghast is a dirty word, but I enjoyed the personal push. I think that's the best way to put it here. This guy keeps evading. He evaded last time I came in here. So aim shot, use my precise shot. Now I'm only going to have one. Interrupt the Aegis. I'm just going to steady shot because there's nothing else going on. And kill shot. We have one of that, of the Streamline. Yeah, see, this is one of those where, like, I didn't really have much. I could have used my cooldown, which I really should have, to be honest. But hey, there's that whole, like, they're never going to use the swirly again. It's just going to be a circle. Thank you, Blizzard. I appreciate that very much, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that do as well. And so there is no, unfortunately, we just got it, but there's no pin cushion. There is no, oh, what is the other one? There's no steady focus. So it does feel kind of weird to have your steady shot out there. But steady shot now gives 20 focus. So they did add the improved steady shot and made it baseline. So I don't really have an issue with my focus regen. In fact, there are some times where I'm sitting on 20 focus or on like 80 focus and I don't need it. So, all right, let's try to do a decent sized pull here. Let's see. Oop, I just realized I was gonna get feared. So I still haven't figured out if it's more important to not get feared again. Is more important to waste a precise shot, or is it to not use the 2 stacks of Streamline? I haven't figured that out yet, so you know that's all, you know, trial and error. And I'll try to. My goal is actually to do some 11s here on the PTR before the season starts, and just see how they feel. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my gym hide. This one doesn't have too many hard hitters, and this is the only one I've tested. So it's actually the second time I'm seeing this iteration as well. There was a different one yesterday when I tried. So there, I just missed that, unfortunately. Yeah, see, so I don't know if I should have just casted my aim shot, or if I should have to use the precise or the Streamline. I'm gonna have to get in the habit of saying Streamline because I'm gonna say it a lot. Or if it was better off that I used my precise shot. Still, again, unsure on that. We'll see. We'll see in the coming weeks, because we've probably got at least 3 weeks before we get an official release date, if I'd have to guess. Oh, and also, I'm skipping all around, but they finally added Unbreakable Bond. So when you're outdoors, which you can use your pet anytime, and when you're outdoors, it takes 15% less damage and does 15% more damage, which is great and all. The problem is that delves are inside, so you don't really get the value in delves, which is one of the big areas you're going to be using a pet. That would also mean you would still have the ability to brand to die. You'd still have the ability to use a pet in PvP, I would assume. I know raptors are a fun choice for a lot of people. You know. Yeah, thanks, Bran. So I haven't really tested anything PvP wise. So, all right, so that should be the last miner fed. And now we should, yes, game? Did that count? Or did it just bug out on me? Try it again. Well, Okay. So, anyway, looks like it bugged out, which is fun. Either that or maybe I missed one back here. Oh, I did. Okay, well, I'm just bad at the game. I don't know what to tell you. I was going to say, that's a good opportunity to show what can happen, because it looked like the dwarf got hit by the minecart and then just stopped where she was standing. So, yeah, which she did. She's still there. So, who knows? At this point, this is where I would normally do, like, I would just go into my single target build. But what I think I'm going to do, it's got 96 million health. I'm actually going to do this in my AoE build, and I want to see what kind of damage we could do, and then we'll end this video. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. So, do that, send the pet in, cast the aim shot, and here we go. Alright, well, I don't necessarily think I played that amazing. I kind of screwed up some of these perceived rotation, but that fight took a minute 19, and we had our Trueshot up already. So that was just me kind of doing my thing, and so we're getting about a minute 20, or less than sub minute 20 on our Trueshot, which is amazing. And looking at that damage, so Lunar Storm is very important, as it always is. Sentinel less than, but that's more likely because our explosive shot is just doing that much more damage. We actually didn't get a lot of damage from Thunderlords or Seal of the Poison Pack, or any of these other things for that matter. I very rarely, I guess I did cast my steady shot, but I probably really didn't need to, if I'm being honest. It's just a habit that I need to get out of. I need to be just spending more focus than just sitting there capping out on focus, and getting used to the fact that steady shot's giving me 20 focus instead of just 10 or 0 as it was for some of the tiers so far in season 1. So all right, so let's see what they got in here. There's some new abilities. We won't really go over those yet. Just got to know. But then there's this Nemesis Strongbox, and that's what can have the cool items. There's a trinket. It's a veteran trinket 626. Oh, that's a bind on account item. Okay, cool. But the last thing we'll look at, a bunch of different items, some 610, 649 trinkets. There is a new curios, like they're all new curios on Bran. Let's take a look at Bran here really quick. He's at 15, and I'm pretty sure he's capped out at 15. I don't think he can go any higher. Where there's a bunch of different options. Like one I tried right now is a reversed engineered goblin death bomb. I don't know. I thought it was just kind of fun to try out. There is other things. There we go. There's other things like the Mechasar Easy Build Kit. That one was kind of fun. What I probably will be using for now is going to be it's this one. Yes, the Goblo magnetic bouncing grenade. Say that 5 times fast. And I've only gotten one of the utility curios so far. So, not too crazy, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll have some more PTR stuff out. I'm still trying to work out the kinks on getting single target builds, talking about the talents, that sort of thing. Every time I think I'm onto something, I keep trying new things, and then some things work out better than others, and I'm just trying to put one video out, basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Be sure and follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Eggplant. Hopefully I'm feeling much better and you won't have to listen to my gravelly voice in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.